Hey guys, just doing a quick salad for you today. I'm going to do a smoked chicken and mango salad with a little bit of chili. So I'll be doing a lime aioli with that as well. So I'll be spending the majority of the video today showing you how to do a aioli, a traditional aioli. I'm not going to do it in a blender, I'm going to do it with a whisk and a bowl just to show you how easy it is. And we'll be doing that from scratch. So stick with me and we're going to have a bit of fun with this one. So for this lime aioli, we're going to start off with 4 egg yolks. To that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, I've got 4 cloves of garlic that I have crushed or minced, and then I've just cooked it for about 2 or 3 minutes just to get rid of the bitterness. Now in this recipe it calls for 250 ml of oil, so I've used a little bit of that oil to cook the garlic in so that I don't use too much oil in this. So that's my 4 cloves of garlic. Now the recipe that I've got, which I was given, was actually it actually calls for 6 cloves of garlic, but I've cut the garlic back because I'm going to be using a garlic olive oil just to give it a little bit more body. To that, I'm going to be adding 100 ml of white vinegar. Now usually I use a white wine vinegar, but I've got a natural blonde vinegar that's quite good, and it's gluten free as well, so that's perfect for this dish. So basically I've got my egg yolks in there, I've got my acid in there, being the vinegar, and now I'm going to add the zest of 2 limes and tablespoon of lime juice. So now I'll whisk that just until everything's properly mixed, and then I'll start to add the oil and start to emulsify it. So I'm whisking in 200 ml of rice bran oil. I prefer to use rice bran oil in my dressings because they are cholesterol free, and they don't give much flavor to the dressing, so that way it doesn't take away from the dressing or it doesn't add extra flavors, and it just lets the dressing concentrate on the flavors that I've added in. For example, if I were to add extra virgin olive oil to this, it would be a little bit bitter and it will be too olivey for me. So just rice bran, or I suppose canola or vegetable oil is great, or even I suppose a very light olive oil. So I don't know if you can see this now, it's thickened up quite considerably. I'm still going to be adding a bit more oil to that. So now I'm going to whisk in 50 to 70 ml of the garlic oil. So I've added another 100 mils of rice bran oil. To that, the pepper that's going in. Salt. And sugar. The sugar counteracts the acidity. And obviously makes it slightly sweet. Now, obviously the more oil you add, the thicker it's going to become. But for the salad that I'm making, for me that's the right consistency. So that amount of egg will probably be able to handle about 450 mils to 500 mils of oil. To this now I've added 350 mils of rice bran oil, and that's perfect. That's how I'm going to have it for this salad. It's going to coat my leaves just right, so we'll leave it at there. So that's aioli. So there's the aioli. Now for the salad, I'm just going to start off with a cucumber. Take that outer skin off and just into the bowl. Just going to shave a few cucumber ribbons. Next I'm going to add my mango. And I'm just cubing them. Now I've got some mint, just 2 sprigs of fresh mint out of the garden, and just chiffonade that as fine as possible. And green chilli, and again just slicing it as fine as I can. Cashews, about 50 grams of cashews, and those are roasted and unsalted. And then finally the smoked chicken. So this is just a smoked chicken breast. So I'm just going to take the skin off. And just slice it as fine as I can. And now I'm going to add in some coriander. I've washed this coriander and I've just patted it dry with a tea towel. And it's just roughly chopped. The final ingredient is some rocket, or I think in the US you'd call it arugula. So not much, just enough to give it some volume. Drizzle that with some olive oil. And a good grinding of salt. Just mix that through. So we start off first with our aioli. Just smudge it. And then on top of that, just a few sesame seeds. And there she is. That's my smoked chicken, mango, and cashew salad with chilies, and the lime aioli on the side. So for the upcoming video, guys, if you could please leave comments below with ideas you might have of something you'd like me to do. I'm not sure, there's a few things I'd like to do in the upcoming video. If you could let me know what you think. I'm thinking maybe either I do a traditional Eggs Benedict, but instead of doing it on an English muffin, I'll do it on a homemade hashed potato, for example. I could do that, show you how to make a good hollandaise sauce. Something else we could try is doing a curry, for example. We could do a chicken curry, whether you want to go Indian or whether you want to go Thai. That's completely up to you. Or, you know, there's quite a few other options. If you want me to go Asian, we do a noodle dish, I'd be keen to do that. The options are open. Let me know what you want. Put your comments below, and next week I'll be doing the dish for you, and I'll give you a shout out as well. So have a good week, guys.